Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a follow-up on Drunk Monkey. So for those of you that haven't heard kind of the background of that, I'll just give it to you really briefly. My sister and I were texting back and forth about one of the beer culture moment videos that I made on the Catholic Church and Brewing, and she meant to send me the word drunk plus a little emoji of a monk, but what came across was drunk and a monkey. And I started to think, hey, this might be a unique beer. Let's get some banana extract and try making kind of a mild banana flavored ale. So that's what started this whole thing. This is it. It's been conditioning for about 10 days. It is the exact same formula as my blonde ale, which you can just go through the list of videos below and you'll see how to brew blonde ale there. And it's so interesting, when I smelled it in the bottle, you can pick up the banana right away, and but it's very, very subtle. When you pour it in the glass, you really get a banana aroma to it. Cheers. And it has the back end flavor of banana, and it's not overwhelming. It's very subtle, maybe a little more than subtle, but not overwhelming by any means. And the funny part about it in the glass is the aroma. I don't know if you've ever had circus peanuts before. I particularly don't care for those, but it's interesting that in the glass it has this aroma as if it were circus peanuts. So when I noticed that, I went out online and I tried to find out what flavors are in circus peanuts, and the first thing that came up was banana flavoring. So that kind of explains it. So let's just talk about the beer overall. It's a very light mouthfeel. It's got a nice finish. On the back end, you're going to get the banana flavoring. I always use like 5 ounces of corn sugar for carbonation, so my beers are always pretty well carbonated. This one ended up being 5.89% ABV. I have to use my cheat sheet because I'll never remember this stuff off the top of my head. 166 calories and 12.3 carbohydrates. And as I said, it's the exact same recipe as the blonde ale, except I took 2 ounces of McCormick banana extract and put them in the bottling bucket, and put it in the bottling bucket right before I bottled. The original gravity on this brew was a 1.051, and the final gravity was a 1.006, and I brewed it back on January 18th. It was a pretty long fermentation for a primary. It took 10 days. Then I transferred it to the secondary, and I just left it there for a week, and now it's been 10 days conditioning in the bottle, and it's really good. I'm not a big flavored beer guy. Most of you will remember that I did an apricot flavored beer probably 6-7 years ago, and that made a big mistake, because when I was putting that flavoring into the bottling bucket, I had a cold. So as I would take it out and sample it, as I was stirring it in, I don't think I could really tell what it was until it was too late, and I used a lot of it, and so that was overwhelming. Good beer for riding the lawnmower, and the first sip was always really good, but it was just too strong as you went along. This will not have that problem because it is just 2 ounces into a 5-gallon bottling bucket. So turned out really good. I'm surprised at how well it turned out. And it's, it'd be one of those things, like I said, not big on flavored beers, but this is very mild, and it's kind of a novelty beer if you're, serving beer homebrew to people that are coming over. Start them out on some of your more mild stuff to begin with, and then ask them if they want a little bit of Drunk Monkey. So here's to Drunk Monkey. Hey, have a great week. Cheers. This has been a Matty Boy presentation. Say bye-bye, Matty.
Bye-bye.